Hello? Here we go. What's happening, you guys? And welcome back to another amazing episode, hopefully. It's just me today. I'm just out and about, cruising around. Got the new get up on. I'm just going to say right now, if you're chasing some of these, you can jump online and check that out. They've all got some wicked designs on them. There's plain ones, there's a lot of funny ones, girls, kids, you name it, we got it. And we also got our own fishing shirts. If you jump on our socials and that, you can check out them fishing shirts. And if you want one of them, they're in person, so we've got them on stock at our house. And if you want one of them, you got to hit us up. Look, hit us up on the socials. We'll get in touch with you, we'll get an email off you and respond back and hopefully send you a shirt out. But other than that, I'm cruising around today because we got some of the lowest tides that we're going to have all year. And I'm going to do something that my dad taught me when I was little. My dad taught me when I was young. And then a few other people friggin' learnt about his spot. And then all the watchers learnt about it. And now that spot's just moined. The spot's moined. It's never going to be the same. So I'm going around searching for other little spots, and I think I found one. You know, I've found it out and about, and I've never been here on a tide this low. The flies are hectic, and going out to have a look. Might be a little bit of water there, I'm not sure. I've never been to this spot before like this, so I'm going to go there, have a look, take you along with me, and hopefully get a feed. I haven't brought any tucker there, so hopefully I get a feed. I've just got 2 spears. I'm going on foot. I've got 2 spears, that's all I'm taking. No rods, no nutting. So wish me luck. And yeah, hopefully I go out there and get something, eh? It's a good sign, news mob. Where I want to head out to, there's birds standing on the rocks. It's a good sign. It's a damn good sign. I'm gonna go over here in the shallows for a quick peek first. Tide's meant to be going out for another half hour, roughly. I reckon this wind will keep it out for another hour. Wind's pushing the water offshore. For those of you that don't know, if the wind, let me talk to you. For those of you that don't know, if the wind's actually pushing offshore or pushing out of a bay, it will hold the water out. Sometimes we can have the lowest tides, well, predicted to be low, and if we got a big northerly coming in, it'll push that much water into the bay, you won't get your low tides. Same as when it's meant to be a big full tide and the southerly's pumping, can hold that thing out. So always be aware. First time I've got to have a good glance at this reef probably. No wonder why there's fish around here all the time. Look how much food's all over the rocks. All these little mussels here, big part of the ecosystem. All them little mussels there, big part of the ecosystem. Our tuskies, our brim, black snapper, what else? Pinkies. They all eat them. They all eat them. When you cut the guts of one of them open, don't be surprised if that's what you see inside of them. Especially the tuskies. But definitely the brim as well. That's why they're always in here feeding. You come in here on a big full tide and you'll see that many brim everywhere. Feeding. It's a funny looking. Well, there's a huge sponge, massive sponge. That's pretty cool. Yep, I've got the spear in one. Skin off my fingers, but that's okay. All right, Jack, what are you doing now? You know what, I know the wadulars F the holes, but I need a wadular tool here for a sec. I mean, they all wadular tools. But it's very easy for them to fly off the spear, so if you can get your hand in there and get a good grip, you got half a chance. Oh no. Whoops! He'll survive. Go on, brother, fuck off. All right, guys, I got one now. Feels pretty big too. First jab, put it on a fish. Fuck! Fuck! No! It was a fucking pinky! Fuck off! Who are you, Mum? I got a fish. I got a fish, and I'm going back to, well, light a fire for this little bloke and have a feed. That's hectic. Jack should have had a fucking shot. Ah! Plenty of feed. There's that big sponge I was telling you about earlier. Look at the size of it. Well, you guys, I didn't realise that wind was so effed up, and probably you couldn't hear me. Don't know if you can anyway, but I'm going in to get out of the wind. Got a beautiful hill in here lined up, gonna be plenty of flies, woo woo! And looks like there's wood down on the beach for me. So I'm going to make a fire, I'm going to have a feed with my fishes. Delicious fishes. See you in there. Alright, you mob, I got the mic connected now. God, I hope it was connected when I left the car, and I thought it was connected that whole time out there. So if there's just wind everywhere, I'm so sorry for that, and I might have to just maybe do a few voiceovers and walk you through what happened. But Should have seen what happened. It's a pretty cool little technique, but hey, whatever fish you get, that's what you're taking home. You get an undersize, you're running the risk, or if you're like me, you might be allowed to do it. But look, if you go out there and get one or two, man, fisheries should be leaving you the hell alone because you're just having a feed. Like, who cares? And to be honest, I'm not out there getting the big breeders. I'm out there getting a couple young'uns. That's all right. That's all right. A breeder's going to make 10 times, 100 times as many fish what they're going to make over the next 8 years. So, I'm not doing that bad. So, keep watching. I'm going to get some wood. I'm going to light a fire down here. Well away from anywhere. Well away from anywhere. Look at this backdrop here. Wood everywhere. No bushfire starting. We're starting to get into summer, so be careful. And I'll let you have a look when I got the fire going. The rock's in my way. Whew. One can, Sam. Yeah. Yep, I don't have an axe. As if I'd walk around with an axe on me. Turns out this fire's been a bit more of a bitch than I predicted. I had to baby the shit out of that. Just because it's proper hot, I thought she'd be right. Nothing. She was not right. I'll tell you what, she'd be right now, but succulent little morsels. If you're cooking any fishes like this, butter, you got to have a good fork stick. Look at that. That's your flipper, boy. That's your flipper. You can't use these here. Ooh. God, there's so much heat coming off that. You know what, you guys? I'm rushing this a bit. Definitely rushing it. Well, you mob, I just took them off the fire. Thought I had my camera on, but turns out I didn't. Didn't even have this one on because this one's dead. But you know me. Hey, that there might be a good fork, boy. Hung. Make sure this bloke here ain't lighting up any bush around here. Don't want to get my hands dirty. Us. Bloke's that hungry, he just wants to start peeling now, but I know it's gonna be that hot. Whew. She proper hot. Oh! That tail had a coal on it, boy. Oh, bother. The whitest of the white. Could have stayed on a little bit longer, but you know what? Oh, I don't care. Nah, Cool down, bro. Oh, you do not realise how sweet. I mean, some of you would know how sweet that is because I bet you some of you do what I do. But use my, I'm gonna have to leave that one with skin on. I'm gonna walk him back to the car. This one here, I'm gonna muck out while I'm here. I'm gonna enjoy it as much as I can, fighting these flies. That other one, boy, I'm gonna have a feed on the road. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little snippet, and yeah, catch us in the next one.